Now, celebrating all things cool in Jacksonville, a local show with a spotlight on the 904. With hosts Eden Kendall and Mark Payton, featuring amazing stories from every neighborhood with Elizabeth Campbell and Rance Adams. From Unity Plaza in the heart of Jacksonville, this is River City Live.
Welcome, everybody, to River City Live here at Unity Plaza. Post Super Bowl playoffs. Everybody now knows who's going to the show. So, thoughts?
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. What about the Panther? It's actually a toss-up game. Who would you rather? Because do you want Peyton to win it and retire on top like John Elway did, or
that
do you
would
want
be
the
nice
young
if
guy?
he did. Could retire. Going out the right way. I like to. It's two different teams. They both haven't been there in a while. So
actually, that's not true.
Well, I guess you're right.
The Broncos were there last year.
Yes.
They got Peter rolled.
No, they weren't last year. It was the year before.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
So it is true.
I'm like,
kind of true.
All right. But did anybody take advantage of the app that we showed you on Facebook, that extension on Facebook?
I did. Yeah. We have another shot of it here. It really does. It puts everything like in a nice, neat summary of what's going on.
So to get to that, just so you know, for Super Bowl, you would, in your search, you would just put in one of the names of the teams, and it'll show you the matchups, and then it's called Stadium, right? On Facebook, Stuart's using it right now.
And everybody could weigh in so you could see what your friends are thinking about the game, and then commentators from like ESPN and just different networks, and it puts everything in a nice, neat format so you know what's going on, unlike we did right now. We had no idea what was going on.
We just know football.
Exactly.
It could be like a post-football eating hangover, because I did eat pretty badly, but it was so good.
Real quick, what are your predictions? Who do you think is going to win? I mean, we're way out, a couple weeks out, but what do you think?
I think it's going to be the Panthers.
I do too.
Probably 31-21.
I disagree. She strongly disagrees.
Eden?
I don't have a dog in the fight, but I think Panthers is what it kind of looked like after yesterday, but we'll see.
Bets.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that. For now, though, let's get into the River City Current. Talk about some other things that are
That's right. Let's talk about some basketball now.
All right.
We really are. This is really cool. Shaquille O'Neal was in Gainesville and surprised a group of kids that were just playing some street ball. It all comes back from about a week ago. There's a complaint call on these kids because they're making too much noise. And Officer Bobby White responded to the call, and it just turns out that they're just having fun. That's it.
Yeah, he jumped in and started playing with them.
Yeah, he got mad at the complaint. He's like, you know what, guys? If this is all you guys are doing, I'm going to play. So the sheriff got some cops over, too, and they all were just playing a nice, friendly game. Well, Shaquille O'Neal found out about it, and he wanted to join in the party a week later, and here he is now. And this went viral on our WJXT Facebook page with over 8 million views, and it was shared over 154,000 times. So how cool is that?
That is great.
Is he still deputized?
He is in like one of the suburbs of Miami.
And that's why I think it hit so close to home, because when they were posting it, they were using the hashtag Hoops Not Crime.
Right.
So I think he really took that to heart and wanted to be a part of it. He also he requested no media actually at the game.
Right.
And so what you saw there, of course, was just some phone video. But anyway, so that's a nice heartwarming thing, especially at a time when it's so cold in so many places. Of course, it's very cold here, but up north where they're all experiencing Jonah, you have to ask the question, will this result in more births 9 months from now? Well, there's research that says, yeah, that could totally happen. It did a couple of years back when there was a big blizzard like this, 2% rise in the birth rate. We could talk about the reasons why that would happen.
So what would be the reasons then?
Well, for one thing, there's not a whole lot to do when you're stuck inside. But also they say, and I know you're kidding, but seriously, they say that all the apps like Tinder are going crazy right now. People are looking for those cuddle buddies.
So we have to break this down a little bit more. So what are you saying then? People are getting intimate, right?
They are. Well, I think what's really great about this, you're going to try to embarrass me, but it's not. I'm too old to be bashful.
So here's what I did. I actually, all of our kids that were born in their birth dates, I put together a graph here so we could backtrack to see when could, no, I'm joking.
I was looking.
To see if we have any blizzard babies.
Well, but that is what they're called. As a matter of fact, they even have specifically said that these are storms with low severity. Meaning, like, if it's a high-severity storm and you're running for your life, you're probably not going to stop and make a baby.
Gosh, you're looking so good right now.
Yeah. But, when we get to safety after the avalanche, got some big plans for you, honey. All right, let's move on.
Well, we're talking about, getting, the weather's bad and putting a positive spin on it, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep on that note. A band was actually stuck in I-75 because of the blizzard. They had to shut down the roads for about, I don't know, hours. So they decided to do what they know how to do best. They got out and they started playing.
That's
It kind of reminds me of the Titanic, when the Titanic was going down, and the band's like, oh, let's just play. You know?
Look at that snow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're stuck on the highway for 30 hours?
Well, no, it was just hours and hours. I'm not sure the exact time, but what are you going to do? That's horrible. But they got out and like, let's play, let's do what we do best. So they launched this on their social media, and now it's all over the place. So how nice. That actually kind of freaked me out, though. If I was there for hours and I look and there's a guy with a saxophone playing next to me, yeah.
It's like, you want some money, guy? I'm sorry.
Also, too, not to point out the obvious, when it's that cold out, your windows are up, so you probably don't hear anything. But I still like, I like the overall message.
Way to suck the fun out of it, Peyton. All right. Well, you know what? As long as we're on the topic of being in a crabby mood while you're driving, there is now research, Chinese researchers have said that folks that have a negative attitude, that are prone now to be angry and crabby, are more likely to have accidents. So that's a good reason to kind of cheer up while you're driving. You know, they did some really complex study where they had people that were angry, look at this picture and that picture, but it all boils down to this. You're more likely to get in a crash if you're being moody and if you have a pessimistic attitude. So, you know, look on the sunny side.
Yeah.
You know, be safe
That last
out
wreck
there.
I had, I was in that mind state.
Right.
And I literally was driving home. I was just in this kind of dark space, and I said, I'll be home in 10 minutes. And 2 minutes later, I sheared the whole top of my engine off of my car.
Right.
So it's like, all right, I'm focused now.
And
so
that improved your mood, right? You instantly were happy.
and then it's like insurance, car shopping. Yeah, I lost some of that. But yeah, be in a good mood, sing loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I do when I'm in a bad mood? I go to Pinterest. I know I don't. But I have a breakdown here of the top 5 searches for men and women, and we're going to look at what they are. So we'll start out with men. These are the top 5 things, again, on Pinterest that people are searching for. So paleo ideas, pocket squares,
That's a different
smoothie
one.
recipes, Super Bowl snacks, and luxe watches. So that's a breakdown for men.
Wait, before we get to women, show of male hands, how many fellas have a Pinterest page?
Oh, yours is up?
No, I don't have one, is what I'm
Once again, this is Rance's search.
I do not have a Pinterest page. I'm just saying, nobody. So just one of the things I'm curious about.
Yeah, no, that's.
Well, Justin's
good.
planning a wedding.
I have one, but I don't know how to
Stuart
use
has one. He doesn't
Stuart
know-
has one.
He doesn't know how it works at all. So.
I don't get it.
Tutorial for the show.
I don't get it either, yeah.
So then we'll have to do a demo on
Well,
that.
here's
What
a
about the
breakdown then
women?
of the women, right? So number 1 is budget-friendly travel. Number 2 is New Zealand, which means they probably didn't find anything on budget-friendly travel. Glamping. What's glamping?
Camping, glamorous camping.
That's
So it's not
Really?
camping. So it's
Yes.
not camping.
Yes, it is.
4 is food and mugs. I totally get that. Actually, that would probably be on my top. And then going minimalist is number 5.
okay.
Interesting.
I'm on Pinterest, and I've only searched for one of those before.
Glamping?
What's your top then?
Really?
Pinterest? Oh, wow. That's so weird.
Because for my bachelorette party last year, we did a camping theme. We just happened to be inside.
In a hotel spa. In a hotel spa.
But we wanted to have some cute ideas that you would maybe do while you were
Right.
camping. So yes,
Yeah.
I've searched that on Pinterest before.
Right. You're in a hotel and guys, tap water. Let's do tap water.
tap water.
That was it.
You got to rough it.
Yeah.
All right, we do still have those Patti LaBelle tickets for you to win. So check us out on Facebook, River City Live TV. There's a button. You click on that button and register to win those tickets. Tomorrow we'll have some winners, not 1, 2, or it's actually 3 different winners. We'll get a pair of tickets to see Patti LaBelle.